Alright. At least it's back to this is the police. Oh, do you not like this game, Bug? God damn it, Cross. Crashed? Dude, no. We need you, Aquino. Sorry, man. Oh, you do? Okay. Yeah, I needed a little bit of a break from it, but, I'm mostly in it for the story now. My Mass Effect relationship right there. What's going on? Oh, hell yeah. Good job, Forbes. Good job, Tim. According to recent reports, the FPD is hiring police academy graduates with the lowest grades. This is shameful, not just for you, but for the entire city. In the next 2 days, send at least 4 cops for retraining. If you can't teach them anything, let the professionals step in. Okay. We have to... So I don't remember how to send cops for retraining. Let's see. This is definitely not how you do it. Affairs. You ready for a lot of unnecessary stress? Oh, I'm always ready. Okay, I need to remember exactly how to play this game. Party. Oh shit, let me grab one more thing, sorry. The all-important glass of water so I can actually speak for however long we're gonna be playing tonight. Police Academy, how does this work? Oh, political views, that's interesting. How the fuck do I send people to the police academy? Rip team comp, oh no. An office employee came into work earlier than usual and heard gunshots and screams coming from up on the roof. I always work on the top floor and I've never noticed anything like this before. I'd hope so. Boxman and Flowers, you know what to do. Teach the casuals what's up. Abortion opponents have blockaded a women's clinic. They're acting very aggressively, shouting, "Abortion is murder, abortion is sin. No one dares approach," and the doctors and nurses are afraid to leave the building. Dude, the worst part of playing like any competitive game is when I should have brought the paddy wagon. I don't know what I'm thinking. The worst part is when people just will not like cooperate as a team. It sucks. A group of pranksters has been tossing purses on the sidewalk tied to... What? Oh, that's hilarious, actually. A group of pranksters have been tossing purses onto the sidewalk tied to a thin thread. They pull the thread attached to the purse and lure curious passerbys into a dumpster in the alley. This is not the first complaint we've gotten about these pranksters. The other day, one of their victims was so scared when they tossed her in the dustbin. She lost consciousness and still hasn't recovered. Nah, they can keep it up. You gotta let pranksters do their thing, you know? Yeah, you can't just... Oh man, this is not good. Mr. Boyd, my French cooks have really gotten out of hand. They started spitting in the food and putting all sorts of strange things, like it's some kind of joke. It wouldn't matter, except several visitors began to notice they're eating foreign objects, and they started to complain. I tried to talk with the staff, and they nod and agree. But then they just continue to wreak havoc. Make sure to send a couple of your men here. Maybe intimidate them with jail time or deportation, but just make sure the threat stay just threats. I can't afford to be out without cooks for even one day. Oh god. Sure. What's up, X? How you doing? More serious than you thought. Oh my god. Somebody in his crazy eyes will deal with it. How are you doing, X? Turns out the roof is being used for the final skyscraper scene of new action movie Bloody Shirt 5, Johnny's New Look. Oh man. Can't wait for that to come out. A man who wished to remain anonymous told us the address of another man who is engaged in the production and sale of fake documents, certificates, and other papers that are in high demand these days. This guy's price has skyrocketed, and the quality is just as bad as before. Okay, we should probably investigate that. This is a real deal, a very serious crime. I'm being serious, though. Fraud is not an okay thing. Foxman, show him how to deal with fraud. Yeah, that's fine. Sir, we showed some initiative and knocked around the clever immigrants. Oh my god. That's rude. Don't. Sir, we showed some initiative and knocked around the clever immigrant with our nightstick a bit. We fucked up the rest of them for half an hour, and they got with the program. They won't be monkeying around with the food anymore. Miss French was so thankful she served up some crab salad with some sake. Not even our families take care of us like that. God damn it, Beard Cell. How am I doing? Wishing the Battlefield 1 beta worked, but apparently it got DDoSed? Really? I heard all the servers were dead, but I didn't know that was because they got DDoSed. I'm good. I want to try the Battlefield 1 beta at some point. A seller at a gift shop noticed a brightly dressed Mexican woman stuffing a statue of the Freiburg Monument into her bag. She then kept on shopping and trying things on, so I followed her. She paid for everything in cash except the figurine. I asked the security guard to stop her, but some big guy stepped in and the thief escaped. Go get him flowers. Yeah, they just beat the shit out of those immigrants. It was rude. Perfect. No one responds to the knock on the door, so the police knock it down and enter the apartment. A man wearing glasses pops out of a room and reveals his federal ID. The genius plan. Oh, you're talking about the beta? Yeah, the fact that people would DDoS it is pretty stupid. But I don't know, people get joy from other people's pain, I suppose. Blue Boy Everett noticed two apparently smoke-filled teenagers sitting on the side of the road, taking turns playing Russian roulette. How are the teenagers smoke-filled? I don't understand this. I fucking forgot Beard Cell was drunk. Damn it, Beard Cell! He's been working with us for 72 days. He got so damn good at the job. And I killed him. Fucking sake, man. Who else is drunk? Someone else drank. Gillette? Gillette, I swear to fucking God if you die. A passerby saw some masked gunmen flee a building carrying some big bags and run into an apartment building. It looked to me like one of the robbers was wounded. Okay. On the SWAT. They are part Vape Nation. They deserve to die. What? The girl turned out to be pop star Alana Morris, who was visiting Freiburg while on tour. The big man who stepped in was her bodyguard. She was collecting souvenirs in the local shops and just forgot the statuette in her bag. I couldn't even fit everything in my hands. Apologized Alana. What did I? The seller didn't recognize her. I don't listen to pop music, but she accepted an autograph from the singer anyways. God damn it. Gillette, if you die in this car crash. The fucking Vape Nation kids killed my officer, Slug. This is fucked up, man. Naomi Rutherford is gravely concerned that the city is being invaded by communists. I saw right outside my window a whole family wearing red tracksuits with the with the letters USSR written on them. I haven't seen anyone holding their hammer and sickle, not yet anyways, but I know it in my heart. It's just like the past 200 years. We've shed blood and sweat for this democracy of ours, and we won't just give it over to these commies without a fight. I say, let them come at us with everything they've got. Alright, lady, you're fucking crazy. Don't drink, drive, and vape. Do one or the other, man.
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here.
The doorman is lying unconscious on the floor. The elevator isn't working and there's traces of blood on the steps. Interrogate the doorman. Somewhere near the top of the stairs, a woman screams and there's gunshots. The doorman starts to come to. Okay. Probably go up the stairs. There's a corpse of a woman in a robe lying on the staircase. The criminals have been held up in an apartment. Fucking D-bags. I don't... Yes, Mafia, please sell this money for me. Okay. I've made this joke already, and I assume what's really going on is that they're like, what's it called? Where you resell things so that fake money isn't traceable anymore? I can't remember. A few girls got into a fight while they were waiting in line for tickets to the Larry Pistol concert. Alright, you guys got this. Remind me not to send Gillette out for the rest of the day.
12:10 complete.
Yeah, dude, Toast, you've been playing a lot. The woman seems to have been startled by the Brin family, immigrants from the Soviet Union, who arrived in town today and haven't had the time to buy new uniforms. Money laundering. Thank you. For some reason, fencing was the only thing I could think of, and I was like, fencing doesn't make any sense at all. It looks like this church. Oh, God. Oh, don't send Gillette. I just said that. Flowers, go deal with it. Flowers is seriously clutch. Yeah, I actually want to check. Oh, I can't anymore. It looks like this church is going to be something we use later. At least that's what it seems like to me. Maybe I'm crazy, though. Dude, Toast, you missed the end of Mass Effect.
311A complete.
Thanks, Flowers. Flowers for the carrier of the day. Flowers carries every day, dude. I would suggest you beat 3. 3 is really... I actually enjoyed it a lot. Oh. No. No. Alright, Jesus Christ. Three was pretty fucking awesome, actually. I mean, I see why people gave it a lot of crap, but I think overall it was really enjoyable. We lost Scanlon too? Oh my god. I don't remember how to send cops to the Academy, to be perfectly honest. Oh, god dang it. I think we need him for shift. We need him for shift A, don't we? More garbage police officers.
712 in progress.
There's someone else, but I chose to kill them. Oh, you know what I want to check, actually? We can, okay, deputy. Actually, this might be how we send people. Yeah, isn't it? Am I gonna send 4 people? I guess so. Hopefully they fucking do it. They're probably all gonna suck. Okay. Days left, 92. Wow, we have a lot of time left. A witness found a rusty white truck that's wanted in connection with the schoolyard kidnapping of 13-year-old Tanya Rodriguez. The machine is sitting in a field. There's been no movement or signs of life for over 2 hours. Oh, you're at the police academy, right? Alright, you train. 50-year-old Amanda Price attacked a young waitress, claiming the girl was flirting with her husband. Amanda grabbed the waitress by the hair and dragged her across the floor, yelling, "You bent over so far, your tits almost flapped out on the menu!" I never thought I'd say that. Oh, sweet. I don't know. We're definitely gonna wait a little while before we play through Mass Effect one more time. Probably right until... We're probably gonna wait up until the moment Andromeda comes out. And by the moment, I mean, you know, like, maybe like a month before. Send trash to improve the quality of trash. That's what cop life is like. But being the chief of police is life, man. Suddenly, strange sounds start coming from the van. The windows are frosted over, so it's impossible to tell what's inside. There's a man and a girl playing with dolls. Damn it. I mean, it's better to save the girl, you know? I mean, we don't really want this guy to escape, but what can you do? Sometimes it happens. Mr. Norris, Chuck himself, called to report an explosion. I was in the kitchen making an omelet with bacon, and suddenly, bang! The explosion shook my windows. I'm a former military man, and I'd say it was about 10 pounds of TNT, no less. No less. Well, that's a lot, sir. I actually am excited to play through Mass Effect again, though. It was super fun. And it's really interesting to... It's gotta be so much work to make the game play throughable, and in that many different ways. It's crazy to me. Yes, sir. Young businessman Razul Haddad came to the police about minor city official Jasper Redmond, who demanded a bribe of $20,000. Otherwise, was refusing the necessary permits for Haddad's store. The businessman has volunteered to pretend he's delivering the bribes so the police can catch Redmond in the act. Alright, go get it, guys. Fantastic. Yes, sir. Man, heard them doing some demolition. God damn it, Norris. You've been playing WoW? I don't know, I've just been... I was like, maybe I'll resub, and then all of a sudden Legion was already out, and I was like, I guess it's too late. And that's my excuse. No, it looks cool though. I'm glad people are enjoying it. A young sailor reported an attempt on his life. I was just swimming around close to the shore when I felt someone's slippery fingers catch my ankle and try to drag me down. I barely escaped. You can laugh, but I know for a fact it was definitely a mermaid. I was in the Navy. I know all about them. Maybe it was someone who was drowning. You're 107? Jesus Christ, dude. You're crazy. A port employee saw two men trying to break into a truck. They were unable to get it started, and they unhooked the truck's trailer and now are trying to make off with it. Okay, I'm like concerned that there's actually someone drowning here.
We've got a situation here.
The police are in the office as soon as the money changes hands. Redmond tries quickly to draw a large parasol in a drawer. Quickly to hide. Hide? Why did I say draw? I don't have a warrant. Oh, whatever. The official quickly jumps up and rushes to the window, trying in vain to get it open.
1410 complete.
No is good. What is that? Is that the...
410 in progress.
Ninja Team thing or whatever? Is that who they are? The people who made... Is it the people who made Other M? It's like the Dark Souls-y thing, right? 24 homeless people have settled outside the city where they've organized a small camp. They are very aggressive to strangers and attack and beat outsiders, and according to rumor, kill them, and sometimes even eat them. The anonymous source also said that to look at their gardens, they grow narcotics besides the vegetables. Jesus. You said it's Dark Souls in Japan, and I thought you were saying like that Dark Souls wasn't made in Japan for a second, and I was like, but yeah, okay. Yeah, it's the same team who ruined Metroid and also ruined, Devil May Cry. They have a good track record. They actually do have a good track record for making video games. But their track record for writing stories is, less than ideal. But I suppose that's okay. In this case. Mr. Norris called in about some shots he'd heard in the street. I was frying a steak in the kitchen, and I heard several sharp claps. I think it was an M16. I'm ex-military, so I know what I'm saying. You better watch out, those are some big guns. Fucking Mr. Norris, dude. You call in every goddamn day, Mr. Norris. Sheesh. People are so paranoid.
1112 in progress. We've got a situation here.
Spotting the police, 3 residents of the camp draw some strange knives and rush to attack. Can shoot them. A grubby woman with a baby in her arms crawls out of one tent and runs towards the police. My son, take my son away from here. Shoot the woman. Fucking yeah, shoot her. Ficus. Oh man. Yeah, we gotta sell Ficus. I don't know what that is. Game is great, but I'd say no to their stories. Yeah, that's how I feel. You'll end up getting it. I should try out the beta. It looks cool though, for sure. It's definitely like, if it is basically just Dark Souls, I mean, I'm okay with that. An informant reports that some containers are being smuggled into the port. The illegal immigrants hiding inside are to be sold as slaves, and the shipment is accompanied by armed guards. Jesus. This is not okay. Coochie, deal with it. Yeah, any chance to play more Dark Souls is good to me. Jesus Christ, Norris. I'm a little embarrassed by Norris, honestly. Trying it would actually require using my PS4. Yeah, that's the problem. An elderly woman made a scandalous accusation at her pharmacy. She claimed that the pharmacist substituted her medication, and because of that, she was gaining weight. Look at these wrinkles. It's disgusting! Then the outraged woman took off her dress. Hutchison. Better fucking deal with this shit. I don't think I remember how to turn on my PS4, to be honest. I really have no clue. A man who lost a large sum of money at the poker table attacked the female dealer. Alright. I don't think we need this many people. Try your hardest to get out of this city. Yeah, for real. It's such a small city, and yet they have such horrible crime. I don't understand. Doesn't make any sense. God damn it, Hutchison. X, I was just joking. But thank you. Oh shit, I didn't realize. I was investigating. Okay, maybe we have enough for this now. Let's try and solve this crime. Crime of this scale and amount. Yeah, for real. My husband and I are divorced, and he's suing for full custody of Alex. My lawyer says his chances are 0, and I think he knows it too. Now it looks like he decided not to wait for the courts. Just take what he wants, like alcoholics always do. But how could he do this to his own daughter? He must have used one of those his cronies to help grab her. They're always hitting the bottle and ready for trouble. Him and his whole family are a bunch of drunks and a bunch of trouble. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you were trying to joke around with me or not. First, I've been sober as a judge for a month now. I go to Alcoholics Anonymous meetings all the time. Second, I only let Alex go out of my sight for a second. It was Timothy Gallagher came up. He's great. We talked for a second while my daughter was playing by the hill. When I turned to check her on her, she was nowhere, completely gone. I think it's Gladys who made off with her. She's already trying to set the judge up against me. She thinks I'm unfit to be a father. Yeah, I saw Gordon and his daughter in the park. We talked for a moment. He was going to walk down the hill with... Oh my god. He was going to walk with her down the hill. So I shook his hand and left. I'm struggling to read this. WL2? What is WL2? I was handing out leaflets in the park. I noticed two men drinking whiskey straight from the bottles sitting on a bench near a roller coaster. I saw some girl in a blue dress. She was playing near the hill, and then she bent down to pick something up from the ground. Then an elderly woman walked up. She took the girl by the hand and they walked away. The woman walked like she was dizzy. I didn't see anything suspicious. A drunk driver hit a trash can in the parking lot, left some light paint behind, just drove off like nothing happened. An old lady walked up. Shoot, I don't fucking know. Wasteland 2? Oh, okay. Had your friend made the squad for you? Oh my lord. They were fucking getting hammered on the bench. Oh, okay, so this guy makes a deal with him, maybe? To kidnap her? This is a little weird. Doll's on the ground. She leans over to pick it up. She's like, hey little girl. And he brings her into his car. Fuck, I don't know. We might not have enough. We'll wait another day and see if we get more.
Looks like we have a situation here.
Why are you cheating, bitch? The man in the yellow check is pointing a gun right in the girl's face. Casino security are cautiously watching the action from behind the slot machines. Dude, where did you get that gorgeous jacket? The man is squeezing the girl's hand, saying, I know how to put an end to your sleight of hand. Let's see how well you can palm cards when you're missing fingers. I don't bluff. We needed that sweet line, really. That's how you convince someone. Actually, I want to, we were talking about playing through Fallout New Vegas at some point, and I was talking about making like a setup thing so that viewers could vote on stuff. I still have to see how it would work. But regardless, besides the fact, I really want to play Fallout New Vegas. That game's super cool. That was the whole point in me saying that. Now how I play makes sense. Because it all seems like it's arbitrarily decided by random people. A young man became outraged when an elderly woman broke in front of him in line, and then he struck her with force. A cleaning woman tried to intervene, but she came under blows as well. Oh my god, sometimes it's hard to read. I do it for the catchphrases, yeah, exactly. The most important part. The corn monument has been strapped with explosive devices, the clear voice yelled into the phone, and then the line went dead. Fucking hell, there's not gonna be shit there. Janet Salazar Guerrero startled an intruder who was trying to break into her house. Kept yelling things in a drunken voice. Said if I didn't open up, there'd be trouble. Oh god. What's up, Paul? How are you doing? That is actually a pretty great quote. I do have to say.
10-10-8.
Was it a bomb? Some children decided to play terrorist and take some wires to a normal shoebox.
11-11 progress.
Dip is a pretty sweet guy. Miss House called to complain about some addicts who are loitering around the Edgar Allan Poe monument. They're turning their brains to mush. They'd shoot up right in the park, in broad daylight. No shame, no conscience. Bowled for the first time in forever, still at a 176.33 average. Now that's much better than I think I've ever bowled in my entire life, so... Drunken Man was particularly thought he was breaking into his own home. Bowling is pretty sweet. I was never very good at it. Several overgrown men in dirty clothes are leaning against the monument. It seems they're sedated. Next to them are a few syringes and tourniquets. Anybody got an extra dope? Man, we can't keep up with you. See, this is what I mean. Snarky one-liners, most important part. Teenager stole an expensive car but lost control and crashed the vehicle. Ended up fleeing the scene. Case is on the case. I never bowled seriously, really. So, yeah, I was never good at it.
5-11 in progress.
Students report a serious fight going down in the streets outside their dorm. Several people are shooting each other with machine guns right in the middle of the road. Pedestrians are hiding behind cars and someone is bleeding on the pavement. This has the markings of a mafia war. Mitchell, Flowers, Samadhi, you get in there. I wonder what happened to the dentist. They caught him, I think. The FBI caught him. I don't know if we ever found out who it was, though. Oh, yeah, no. No. It was,
10 in progress.
what's the fucking guy's name? Pierre? The weird guy with there's like blank Pierre or whatever. He was the dentist, I think. Sounds like bait. Senior year of high school, you were 6th at States? Oh my god. That's crazy. I came to the park to play chess, and then the people started running past, screaming, covered in blood, reported the breathless Mr. Connolly. I just ran as fast as I could. It was terrible. I'm sure it's fine, dude. No Mass Effect. Sadly, Talius. Finally done. I mean, we'll be back, like I said. We'll come back to it eventually. We've received 12 complaints about MoneyGrow, a company which promises reliable investment returns. Once they got the money, they started avoiding all their investors. They became belligerent and urged even their big investors to simply trust them. Brent Bryant, who lost over $10,000, said the director of MoneyGrow has withdrawn all the money and is preparing to flee the country. Okay, we should stop this. One day, soon. Shit, oh, sorry guys.
5-11
Damn it. None of the officers died, though. So it's a win in my book.
4-10.
Civilians can die all they want. That's my motto. Fuck the civilians. They can eat shit.
11 in progress.
The secretary at the Blink Zone studio reported that a trainee photographer had become so excited during a nude shoot that he attacked the model and intends to rape her. Hurry, he locked himself in a room with her. He's tying her up with cables. Okay, that's not cool. I'll just get Mitchell to teach you guys how to do this.
Looks like we have a situation here.
Seeing the police, a woman quickly hides a file in a safe, then grabs a stack of papers from the table and waves them in the air, saying, Our paperwork is in order. Our paperwork in order. We're a real company. You can't even speak English, right, lady? Sheesh. Sheesh. I guess I don't know. I don't know like law exactly. If someone has the quote and wants to send it to me, I don't even fucking remember what I sent to be said, to be honest. That's what talking out loud is like for me. It's just a flow of consciousness, you know. This is actually me trying out my next fan fiction for the Mass Effect series live in front of you guys. I'm theorizing about it. During a bodybuilding show, a small group of girls burst into the room and did something that threatens the very lives of the participants. One of the bodybuilders put in the call to the police, but his words were slurred as he spoke through tears. So he was unable to clearly explain the situation. What did they do to make a bodybuilder cry like that? Jesus. Bill Buckler saw a truck and a few cars near his farm. Around them was a group of about 10 people arguing. The farmer wanted to drive these suspicious folks away from there, but when they saw him, they grabbed some weapons from their vehicles and opened fire. Buckler somehow managed to get back to the house safely and call the police. I should probably wait for some more people. Please hurry back. Oh yeah, if anyone sees anything that they think's funny or whatever though, feel free to clip it and send it to me, and I will try to amass something of interest. Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is. Even if you're like, maybe this isn't that great, still clip it and send it to me. Just private message me that shit. You know how it goes. Girls were just shouting insults and belittling the bodybuilder's lifestyle, which brought the muscle-bound mopes to tears. Men armed with knives and iron bars broke into the club, determined to show these yellow slopes how we fight in Freeburg. The fight spread and several bystanders were drawn in, but one managed to escape and call the police. Oh god. Fucking race crimes are not the best.
Looks like we have a situation.
Men with automatic weapons have surrounded the farmer's house. He's struggling to put up a fight, but he's just armed with an old gun. Suspect jumps to their car, shouting, "Who's gonna stay to watch the stuff?" Shoot to kill.
1113.
Fuck them. I'll take it to the police station. We do need to earn some more money, though. How much do I want? $500,000? We're kind of close. Men armed with... Oh yeah, we've already read this. I know how to remember what happened recently. What is wrong with the city? Yeah, I don't fucking know, man. It's fucking messed up. It seriously concerns me, Slug. There we go. New frames. Oh, hell yeah. It's all I've ever wanted.
I was trying to raise 10 water sergeants off spot.
Go deal with it, Flowers. Flowers is the carriest. We need to give Flowers some stars. 75 days on the force. Not a single day missed. That's probably not true. But, wait, how many crimes have they failed? Failed assignment 0. This is what I'm talking about. Flowers doesn't fuck up.
311 complete.
Should have sent the paddy wagon. I don't think I did, though. Sheesh.
Needless to say, I really miss them a lot. I can't wait for the moment when I'll see them again.
Wouldn't you like to see me?
Ah, Lana, but we,
Let me guess. You've thought about it, but then you realized this can only bring us more suffering. Besides, it's dangerous given the kind of work we do, and why ruin things when everything is going so well, right?
Well, if you know what I think, then you must be thinking the same thing.
Yeah, Jack. Because it's true. But is it fair?
You know what wouldn't be fair? If your friends caught you in a karaoke bar with an old man.
With an old man?
Maybe you imagine you've been talking to a young Greek god with long golden hair, but I'm a 60-year-old man, Lana.
Listen to me, Jack. Ever since high school, I've been surrounded by old men. At university, half my classmates were old men. They might have been 18 years old, but they were already half in the grave. No goals, no ideas, just endless burned-out looks on their faces, exhausted and empty. At work, even my younger colleagues act like old men. They don't have the stomach for a fight. They're already dreaming of retirement. And then there's you, Jack. The only man for a long time who felt the same age as me. Because you fight. Because there's life inside you.
Lana, damn, it's true. There's life in me yet.
Jack, you're so cocky.
Oh, excuse me, miss. I am the most promising young prosecutor in the country.
You know it's true.
Time to bang. Oh yeah. This is the reason I wanted to play. It was a pretty obvious setup, even from the start, that they were about to hook up. Some terrible heartburn. No, Roy. What the hell? Lana, you're kind of a weirdo. Hey, listen. Nothing wrong with being attracted to someone for their personality. Oh man. Share half of it with my staff. Money for you, baby. Everyone press F for Beard Cell. Rip Beard Cell. It was an honor serving with you, man. Alright, I don't... Jaxky, you were basically already dead to me.
11-11.
Prison Architect is on sale. I do have that game, actually. I'd totally love to stream that. That game's super cool. That would be another good game to stream. Yeah, I mean, we could try it out today. I think it's installed. I'm not very good at it. I've only played it a very little amount, but I'm totally down to stream it if you wanna see it, because I think it's really fun to play. An informant gave us an address for one of the biggest drug houses in the city. According to our information, there's about 36 drug addicts, most of them armed. Just past the day, 3 people in there were shot dead and thrown in a corner to rot. Holy crap. Alright, Foxman and Yancey. Coochie, you're staying back so you can deal with other stuff. You were thinking about buying it? Yeah, no, I'd be down to stream it. It's super fun. I actually love sim games like that. I don't know if sim games are the right... Building games? How do you describe those types of games? A physical education teacher noticed a suspicious van parked near the school. There was no one inside, but I heard some kind of strange machine running in the back, just like in the movies. Do we need to evacuate the school? Alright, Coochie, you deal with this. Yeah, there's another game, Planet Coaster, that's coming out soonish. That's super cool. It basically looks like the quintessential roller coaster tycoon game, and I'm super excited about it. In the shadows and corners, dozens of people lay unconscious, and bags of syringes are scattered everywhere. A naked addict with a shotgun flies out of the bathroom, and he starts putting holes in the ceilings. Just fucking shoot him.
11-11 decomposed.
We're rolling from those $2 we got, guys. Tycoon game? Yeah, that makes sense.
415 in progress.
Tycoon game is a good way to describe it. 4 activists from the group lifed after meat in a show of support for their fellow animals, entered the zoo and used bolt cutters to remove the locks from cages. Several wild animals have gotten loose and some are attacking the zoo's visitors. I don't know what Titan Quest is, actually.
10-10A complete.
There were no bombs in the van, just a bunch of antiques. Ballin'. I watched, after I finished Mass Effect, I was laying in bed, I rewatched some of the Mass Effect 3 gamer poops. They were just as good as I remembered. I'm sorry, Ash. Miranda! Damn it! Goddamn vegans. Curse you!
Progress.
We've got a call from the... We just got a call from the halal grocery. Two armed robbers wearing U.S. President's masks just cleaned out the cash box. Alright, Foxman and Yancey. The Dream Team.
212 in progress.
Several people are smashing the glass entrance to the cinema and tearing off the posters outside. They're shouting, "Modern cinema corrupts youth," and someone just pulled out a Molotov cocktail. Greek mythology Diablo?
Last
Huh.
trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant hot spot.
Oh, come on. Uchi. How long has Yeldra? He's been here for a while. Yeah, 88 days, almost the whole time. Kushi's been here the whole time? Oh my lord. I'm impressed. Greek mythology Diablo does sound pretty sweet though.
415 completion.
I don't think we're gonna have time to do this. Sorry.
9 custody completion. 212 has
Damn
in
it.
progress.
Mr. Boyd, my old rival Jim Gates has returned to the city. The last few years he spent in China, setting up his factories there. Now he wants to flood the city with cheap knockoffs, threatening every honest businessman in Freiburg. At the present time, he is staying in the True Color Hotel, and he plans to buy a house inside the city. I want you to show him the true terror capable of law enforcement agencies. He is to understand that he's not welcome here in Freiburg. I don't know what that voice was. It changed like 3 times. Titan Quest is also good because you have a potential of 45 different classes. That's pretty crazy. We've never been so happy by one phrase before. What was the phrase? Civilians killed? You know, it happens. According to Mr. Adams, the Earth is about to get struck by a giant meteor. You see how dark it got outside? There's a meteor blocking out the sun, and there's stones falling on my roof. They're from the meteor. One of them just broke the kitchen window. I have to get my family to safety. Send someone to help. My crazed, insane person voice. Mr. Jakobsky withdrew a large sum of money from his bank account. Then, while he was getting into his car, a man carrying a gun approached him from behind. He told me not to turn around and hand over the money. Then he ran away. When I finally turned around, I saw a tall figure in a hood ducking up the alley. Come on, okay. Thought Kuchi wasn't gonna do it. Titan Quest is like Greek mythology Diablo. Oh, okay. It is an apt description, if that's correct. The former chief, chef of a restaurant in Chinatown, says that the kitchen is to sort and cut heroin. My friend had an overdose from the garbage they mix up in there. I want those bastards to pay. Alright, SWAT. Thank you for your help, Mr. Boyd. Hey, don't mention it, buddy. Thanks for the mad dosh.
310 complete.
Last trying to raise 10-1.
You got nothing. Get out of there, Coochie. You're not dying today. Mr. Adams was overreacting to a hailstorm, which he took to be pieces of a meteorite. The sky outside darkened because of storm clouds overhead.
215 in progress.
Local fans have bought up all the bananas at the grocery store, preparing to taunt the rival football team, which consists almost entirely of dark-skinned men. A judge has been forced to stop the game unless the fans will allow order to be restored, but our fans don't seem to want to settle down. They're singing racist songs and working each other up to a frenzy. The situation could get ugly. Jesus Christ, guys.
Looks like we have a situation.
The restaurant is crowded with waiters moving smoothly in between tables, nothing suspicious. One of the waiters notices the police and shouts in a strange language. The diners jump up and run towards the door. In the kitchen, 2 tough men with machine guns open fire on the cops.
1111 complete.
Yeah. Okay, let's sell this heroin, though.
213 in progress.
Oh, what is this slug? Oh, yeah.
Rex.
Amazing. We call that gay. Oh my lord. Those videos are just so over the top. I don't even know. I actually really like the LA Noire ones. even though there are only like 2 or 3. An elderly widow was visiting the graves of her husband when she heard some terrible sounds, wheezing, moaning, and rustling, as if someone was trying to climb up out of the ground. Oh yeah, fucking racists. Gamer poop is the best. It's so good. It's such like a low level of humor, but I don't even care. It's so good. The park was raided by a young musical group, Motorman, which staged a spontaneous anti-government concert and immediately pulled in dozens of fans. That's fine. Whatever, you can have your Motorman concert. I'm with a show called Battletoads. Ayana Kazmi called in a loud music complaint. Apparently he regrets moving in next to a club. Apparently he regrets moving in next to a nightclub. I've had it up to here with these fucking queers. Unless you do something about it, the whole neighborhood is gonna go down there and tear them to pieces. Jesus Christ, man. People will watch low-level humor because it'll make them laugh. I never said there was anything wrong with low-level humor. I'm just saying, that's what it is. An African gray parrot which had flown down into the sanitary.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Fox.
Like someone, that'd be really uncomfortable if someone called in and they were like, I've had it up to here with these fucking queers. I'd be like, sir, listen. You're making this real awkward for both of us. I don't know what do you want me to do, man? It's who they are, alright? Don't judge them for that. I'm assuming we get a new thing of dialogue every 10 days. I didn't think about it, there being a pattern before, but it seems like that makes sense. But I mean, sometimes it's more than that. Who knows? Who knows? Is there more music we can buy? Nope. Yeah, we can totally play some Prison Architect, though. What time is it? Maybe at 10 o'clock I'll switch over. Oh my god. Nice. Good job, Strong. Good job, McDonald. The best we can get. We want the old man, I think, because it's easy to fire them. When is that countdown, please? Less than an hour. Let's say we'll get to day 92. And then we'll, I don't know what efficiency is, but we'll increase that. We'll get to day 92 and then we'll do some Prison Architect. An apparently intoxicated driver flew into the oncoming lane and crashed into a van, which then crashed into 5 other vehicles. The drivers of the vehicles escaped with their lives, but jumped out of the cars and began to argue. A conflict ensued. The situation's about to get ugly. Probably how well they work. Yeah, but like, does it mean like it increases their chance of success or something? I would assume it's something like that, but it's still like not a measurable thing, you know? It's probably not response time, because all the cops have the same response time distance. Cooldown reduction is just how many times you can use them every day, so definitely not cooldown reduction. An employee at the Interhouse hardware store said that a suspicious man named Otis Adams ordered a very strange combination of objects which could be easily used to make explosives. Adams has a pretty colorful police record, including a Brahm threat. A Brahm threat. Adams and his Brahm threats. A young teacher reported seeing the same suspicious white van parked near the school several days in a row. Whenever I walk near it, the van drove away. I'm afraid for our students. Alright, Foxman. Foxman and Flowers, you deal with this. Damn it, guys. Fucking hell. A thief attempted attempted a little sleight of hand to relieve Mary. A thief attempted a little sleight of hand to relieve Sherry Miller of her diamond ring, but she immediately felt something was wrong and put the criminal in an excruciating Japanese finger hold. This son of a bitch is unconscious. You can come arrest him now. Alright, Aquino will do that. Aquino's been on the team for a long time too, yeah. Almost the whole time. Same as Flowers, I guess. 5 teenagers asked the man for cigarettes, but he said they were too young. The kids jumped him, knocked him to the ground, started kicking him on with full force. Waitress Nicole Shelton saw what was going on and called the police. These guys are crazy! They'll kill him! It's not alright, guys. Police approached the suspect's front door. A man in a chemical protection suit, seeing the police, rushes to a bedside table and frantically searches for something. That I got 3 free slots. And then... No, wait. I definitely murdered people for money. Or for something. I did get those three free slots though. I think, yeah, I got the 3 free slots, but I got a shitty worker for it, so I just killed the crappy worker. I think that's what happened. Some workers were squabbling during their lunch break, discussing yesterday's football game when one of them became really irate and tried to drive over the others with a tractor. According to our eyewitnesses who had taken refuge inside the building, he's like a crazy man. We barely escaped. Yeah, the guy like gave me the 2 extra slots, and he was like, "You have to keep my son employed, though." And I was like, "All right, I won't fire him." Music's pretty sweet, actually. Teach Zagrodsky how to do this shit. Some big men wearing striped shirts walked into the fountain and started trying to drown each other. Come quick before they all kill each other. Oh my god. Teens continue to beat an old man, ignoring the police that just drove up. When the teenage thugs see the police, they start to run off in different direction. Just say really loud. Yell in all caps at the children. Move and I'll blow your brains out. Because that's a reasonable thing to do to little kids. And by little kids, I mean teenagers who are beating to death an old man. Yeah. A group of angry women came to protest the premiere of the action film Hard-Boiled Women 2. They're demanding that the cinema's management cancel the premiere. The situation is heating up. Now go deal with it. Michael May saw a young girl running naked and bloody trying to climb over the fence of an expensive mansion. She screamed and called for help, but then a man came out of the house, grabbed her by the hair, and dragged her inside. The neighbors were complaining just last week about all-night parties held at the same mansion, which is owned by Saudi Prince Malik Kafia. Kafaya? Jesus Christ. A janitor at the city hall called us about a suspicious man sitting in the waiting room. He's twitching and looking sideways at everybody. I think he's a spy or a terrorist. He's all skinny, but he's got a really fat belly. I think he's carrying a bomb. The protesting women are pointing at movie posters with busty heroines in sexy poses, shouting, "Sexism is a disease in our society." One of the women steps forward and throws a stone at the cinema director who is trying to talk to the protesters. Oh man. No comment. Some of the people in the fountain were just having some fun. They're harmless Russian immigrants, though, who once served as paratroopers. For them, bathing in a fountain is a traditional thing for airborne troops to do. We should wait for more. Hell on Wheels car dealership. Two men in clown masks stormed the auto show and demanded the keys for the most expensive cars on display. When the managers hesitated, the robbers shot him in the leg. One visitor on the event managed to escape through a shop window and at least long enough to call the police. Sheesh. English is a challenging language. Sorry, Christopher. Mr. Sand.
510 in progress.
510, oh no. Multiple shots were reported coming from a nightclub. That's not good. It's crazy Russians.
1010.
Oh. Oh god. Oh god, guys. Try to... I've been trying to keep down on the links. Mostly because it's hard for me to, like, follow with all of them. So, I mean, feel free to link things, but it's going to be hard for me to watch most of them. I apologize. It usually just, like, you know, pulls us out of the game too much, which I try not to do.
Looks like we have a situation here.
All the masquerade employees... at the masquerade club, all the employees and visitors wearing masks and costumes. All the employees and visitors wear masks and costumes. People outside are dancing quietly, but there's sounds of soft claps coming from further inside. Oh no. No, you're good. You guys can feel free to link stuff to each other if you want. I'm just explaining why I probably won't click on all of them. The music stops and a shot rings out. The dancers start to stampede. A guy in a hockey mask flashes a gun and pushes over a girl in a squirrel suit. The guy in the hockey mask runs onto the street, gets into his car, and continues to shoot at the police.
510.
Hell yeah, get fucked. Jason Voorhees. Wait. Is that the right one? I don't know, I'm not a horror movie fan. Freddy was the dude in your dreams. Papworth, I just hired you. No, Gordon. Oh, can't have the day off because you forgot to feed your fish. Gucci, you're getting a rank up. Okay, I wasn't sure. I'm never sure. I think the first Friday the 13th and the first Nightmare on Elm Street movie I saw was Freddy vs. Jason, which is actually, I'm pretty sure, awful. I don't remember, I was super young when I saw it, but I'm pretty sure it's really bad, right? Mr. Boyd, I don't know if you come to Mass, but if you do... Oh, we're doing a voice of like a preacher? Mr. Boyd. What does a preacher sound like? Mr. Boyd, I don't know if you come to Mass, but if you do, you may know that our most enlightened and progressive parishioners donate absurd amount of money to curry the favor of God's blessed powder. That sounds like cocaine. Truly this power is manna from the heavens, which clears the mind in preparation for the coming of the Antichrist. Unfortunately, some of our flock have turned from the house of the Lord, for outside the enemy of Jesus will sell them fake satanic powder, and they're undercutting our God-blessed prices. It would be a great thing if you were to get rid of them, as our Lord Jesus drove the merchants from the house of God. Jesus Christ. What the hell is wrong with you?
What's your name, brother?
That's terrible. I'm ashamed, honestly. Oh, I said day 92 we'd stop, didn't I? Alright. We'll switch over. On account of my terrible preacher voice.